Hello everyone. I thought I'd show you just some of the many things that you can do with just scrap material around your house. It'll make something nice. The Depending on the length of it, just an ordinary simple 4x4 post. What are some things that this post could become? That's the kind of thinking that you're going to be playing with. It could be, if it's long, it could be a bird feeder post. It could be a birdhouse post. We're going to take something ordinary and make it extraordinary, if you will. If you wanted to carry this idea further, it could become a mailbox post. What I think I see this becoming is maybe a small table post, the center of a table, because it's about that tall. Let's experiment. The other thing about it is router bits have personality. They have different shapes. How far you put it, the depth of cut is going to determine what the bit's going to look like, the profile is going to look like in the wood. Experiment. That's what it's all about. Let's turn this into a center post for a table leg. Well, let's see how we did. It took, what, a minute? You changed an ordinary 4x4 post into something that's going to hold a tabletop. Put some legs on the base. All right, let's try something different for a moment. Let's say you had a board like this, and instead of throwing it into the fire, or what can we make out of this? Well, by using a router bit. Remember, it's just scrap. Let's do a profile around it and see what happens. Took an ordinary board that you're going to throw out, put a couple of brackets on the bottom. It's a nice shelf. How about we did the 3 sides. Let's do the 4th side and see if we got another idea. How about welcome? How about your house numbers? It's limitless. How about, a small display in the middle of the table? Put something as a base around it and put a flower arrangement on it. What I'm just trying to say is for no money, you can decorate your house with just scrap material. It's pretty amazing. You can buy caps that, decorate a tad bit. That would work still fine if we wanted that post out in the middle of the yard. Look how nice that looks. Again, that metal piece, maybe the house number's right here. Put that router profile on both sides. What do you think of that? Or like that. I'm just trying to give you ideas that with scrap material, a couple of tools, sky's the limit. Let's take this idea, and again, pretend that this is longer, and we're going to make a bird feeder out of it. Let's do that. This end's a little bit wonky, so our bird feeder is going to have something like this on it. So I'm going to show you how stop blocks work. Just make a line and then a corresponding line on the other side. And if you'll follow me over here, I'll show you what I mean. So, just grab a couple of cut-off boards and clamp that right on your line. You could also put 2 screws or 2 brads or whatever you want to do. And I'll show you what this does. We're going to change the bit out just for a different profile. And let's go with this one. This will be interesting. Put that to the side. Be very careful with it. And we'll put this one in. Can you see the profile? Like I said, each router bit has its own little personality. How far into the wood you cut with, the shape of it, very interesting. What I like to do is put the bit all the way in and then pull it out just a hair, and then I tighten it down. Put the motor back in the base. And let's see. Let's see what that looks like. We've got our depth of cut. We've got our 2 end stops. Let's see what it looks like. Let's move our end blocks onto the other side and we'll see what we have ended up with. Okay, our two end blocks are in place. Let's do it again. Well, let's see how we did. Can you see how the flutes all start at the same? This one had a little tear out. And they all end at the same point. See that? And then we put our cap on. Paint this thing white. If it were taller, it would be the fur bird feeder. It could be, again, the house sign. Be very nice. If you made two of these, right? This size that it is could be the baseboard of your bed. A little bit taller, and it could be the head. Well, it could be the headboard, and a little shorter on the back side, and it's all out of scrap material. The point is, with a couple of tools and just scrap around the house, you can look at something and say, what can that become? I'll catch you on the next one.